Hey there, it's Rick Khan here, and in this video I'm going to show you a free method to design high converting Facebook ads using Canva. Now, the great thing about Canva is that it allows anyone with any type of experience, from completely new to advanced, to make beautiful images. And this is all completely free, and also doing it in the shortest time possible. But the truth is, beautiful images don't sell. It's the translation of emotion, and the message is what you need. And that's why I'm going to show you a simple way to make images in Canva and what I do personally to help them convert when running my ads. So by the end of the video, you're going to know exactly how to create your images so they have a high chance of converting when you run them on Facebook. So with that said, let's jump onto Canva and show you how to do this. So here we are in the Canva dashboard. And all you need to do is head over to canva.com. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to go through. And it's a really easy layout. Now, there are many ways you can start creating your Facebook ad. As you can see, it says it straight here, Facebook ad, and it gives you the dimensions. So if I click it, so it's took you, made the whole dimension, everything for you. And on the side, it's actually got all these templates for you to use. Now, some may be paid. With this, like this one, for example, is the pro version. I'm using the free version on this, so don't worry, you don't need to pay for it. You can use the free version. I do have the paid, just not on logged into it. But for now, you can use the free service as well. So when I create a ad design, I usually go by a similar ad design as, well, the size, should I say, to Instagram, which is 1080 by 1080. That's what Facebook generally recommends when I actually do the ad. So all you need to do is click on create design when you want to make your own sizes, put in the dimensions where, for example, if you just Google it, as over here, for example, it tells you straight in Google the dimensions of the ads. If you want to get the ad dimension, that is, or you could just type it into here, Facebook ads, and it'll take you to it. So you put your dimensions in and you click create new design. And here we are. Now again, you do have templates you can use on the left hand side, but I won't be using these. I'll be using my own ad design, and you should already have an idea of what type of ad design you're wanting to do. If not, a good idea is to go to Ads Library, which I'll show you an example over here. If you just go to Ads Library, it's a little hack you can do, and you can find out the type of ads that are currently working in your niche. And you can find out what kind of images, how much text they use. And if you look here, a little tip here is that if you look at the dates, it tells you how long the ad's been running, so therefore it must be doing pretty well. So it gives you, you don't want to steal, you don't want to take anything from it. All you're wanting to do is to get the idea from it, like innovate the idea of what they've already got. It even gives you other things such as hook ideas and angles to use. So as you can see, for dentists, which I'm just going to do an example for, it's just very plain. It's just showing people with a smile, somebody with a toothbrush. So here's a little trick you can do. You go to your, on the side here, you see templates, elements, uploads, text. What I'm going to go to is press elements, and you can just type in the elements. So for this, I can put smile, and it'll show you all the different images. At the top here, you can see all photos, graphics, video, audio. So I'm going to click photos, and you just pick a photo. So these are pros. So for now, if you're just using the free version, so a good one could be this one, for example. Now, one thing you can do, let me just do that again. You can actually grab it and it'll automatically put it in for you. Or if you want, just click the picture, delete it, put it in and keep dragging it. There you go. And you can do it yourself if you want to resize it, if you're not happy the way Canva resizes it. So for me, I want to keep that balloon in. So you just grab it from the corners, and that's a nice fit. So all you do now, to add some text to it, over here, you click text. You have quite a lot of options, and this is this mainly for the free version? Yeah, so anything with this crown is usually the paid. So what I'm going to do is, these are the ones where you can create your own style text. Over here, all the different options you have. You can also, just to show you this, you could even use any of these texts. So let's say, for example, this one, if I wanted to put something up here, all you do is click it again, put smile. That was just an example. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my own text. So if you start from the top, so you can add a heading, sub, or body text, which I'll be putting free checkup. Something nice and simple. This is just for demonstration purposes. Now, if you click the text again, you can actually pick a different fonts. So I could go with something different. Could keep it that color, can move it around. If you want, you could even decrease the size, the width of it. Put it at the bottom. For now, I'll put it just to the slight to the side. And you can change the color. So at the top here, you have the ability to either change the style of the font. So you can go through them, whichever you prefer to pick. You can, over here, you can change the size. Or a quick way I do it is just drag it like this. You don't want to put too much. One thing about Facebook ads, you do not want to add too much text anyway. Facebook don't generally like you using too much text. And to be fair, you should be using imagery as a way to translate what you're trying to say. For example, the smile on the balloon, the smile with the white teeth gleaming, kind of says it. So you can pick another text. But you just play around with it to find what suits your niche. So I'll just push that. I could do free checkup. Or you could just put it like this. Now what you can also do with the text, if you go to effects, you can actually do different things like put a shadow behind it. Make it, you can show it up a bit better. You can lift the text. Or you can increase the intensity of the lift. Similar to the glow. So for me, I'll probably put the shadow behind it. You can do it white. You can change it to black. The color of the text can, again, you can adjust it. So you get the idea of how you use Canva. Because one thing I would do with this is use dynamic, where I do multiple images. I like to just throw multiple images and keep testing which one works best. And I usually always go with like competing ads that are doing well and try and innovate something different. You do not want to copy or steal, nothing like that. You just want to innovate and get ideas from it. So in this industry, as I was looking at other dentist adverts, a lot of them had mainly these style, which probably catches the attention the best. But the only way you can really tell is don't overthink it. Translate that picture, that idea, what you're trying to say into the image and get as many images out as possible. So I'll give you another example of another one I'll be doing. So another example, I'm now going to do a meditation hypnosis for sleep for a business. So all you do is type sleep and let's look at some examples. So for this one is going to be a problem solution type ad. So something like a clock, something like this maybe, or this one looks pretty good. So I'm trying to look for in the image something that'll translate someone tired, someone not getting to sleep, restless. So even this one again. So you can just keep going over it, the image, and it'll keep replacing it. So you could just type the actual emotion of tired. the feeling of it. So since I've noticed a lot of people using the bed, so I'm going to put sleep again. And just for this example, I'll just put something like this. You just go to text on the side again. So you just close the box, depends how big you want the text. For now, I'm just trying to show you all the different types of text you can use. There's so many variants. League Spartan's usually one that I've been using quite often. You can do it in white, but you can't see that very clear. So if you want that text color, you just go to Effects, go to Shadow, Transparent, and put it black. And that's it, guys. All you need to do here is click the download, and you've got the options to do it in PNG or JPEG. I usually just put it in JPEG, download it in the file and upload it straight to Facebook. Now what you can also do, now this is for the pro version if you haven't got it. If you, let's say you want to do it for Instagram or even another platform, you could, if you had the pro version, you could just click resize, put the dimensions in, and it's pretty straightforward. But a little trick if you haven't, show you a trick. You can actually go to Instagram post size. If you want to put the same image into Instagram, click the image and you Control C, just copy it. Click this, Control V it, paste it in, and again Control C, V, and you've got it over here quickly. Or another way of doing it is you can just drag it all and collect it all. However, with the image you have to do that separately, but if you had other elements on here, you would just select them all, or you could just press Control A. So that's it. It's as simple as that. You don't need to overthink this too much, because what you might think is good, your audience may think differently. What you really want to do is try and get those images out there as fast as you can to figure out what people like and what people don't. And the quickest way of finding out, besides getting it out there into the audience, is to look for examples of your competitors. Using the Facebook ad library is a huge help. It gives you an idea of what's working and what's not, and then you can innovate those ideas and come up with your own different images around the similar ideas. So if you like this video, if you can give a thumbs up, it really helps to reach out. And if you subscribe, you'll get more videos like this. And until then, I thank you for your time.